Happening this morning, dozens of people rallying in support of those hostages believed to still be being held in Gaza.
Yeah, families of the hostages mixing with state and national officials. They're marking 100 days in captivity. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu is live there on the east side. Janice.
Hey guys, that rally is actually still underway, and hundreds of people are out here to show support for the 136 hostages who remain in Hamas custody. I want to show you the sea of people right now. It has cleared out a little bit in the last 5 minutes or so, but I mean hundreds are packed into this plaza carrying signs, listening to speakers. So former hostages and families of current hostages have spoken today, taking the podium, sharing their pain that they felt for almost 100 days now. 13-year-old Hila Shoshani, who is held hostage by Hamas for 50 days, made her first public appearance today, talking about her experience. Also among those in attendance was Maurice Schneider, whose 2 nephews are still in Hamas custody along with their parents. He says he doesn't know where they are or how they're doing. Ariel is 3 years old, and Kafir, who was 9 months old at the time of the abduction, is now a year old.
He's learning to walk in a cave or in the underground, in dirt. And a year old, I remember, who doesn't want to have a year-old baby son have his first birthday as happy as it can be? And what is he having his birthday underground as a hostage? 1 year old.
You know, you could just hear the pain in Schneider's voice as he talked about those 2 little kids. He was emotional. House Majority Leader Chuck Schumer also spoke at the rally, recalling his emotional trip to Israel shortly after the attack. And Governor Hochul also talked about her trip after that attack and said everyone should be outraged. The hostages have not yet been released.
Over there is also over here. These are our family members. These are our friends. There are more Jewish New Yorkers than anywhere else in the world outside of Israel. They came here because this is a place where we stand together and we don't forget people.
So happening just across the street from where we are, there is an emergency UN Security Council meeting to talk about the airstrikes launched by U.S. and the U.K. In Yemen, in areas that they know that the militant group, Iranian-backed militant group, the Houthis are. So there is an emergency meeting happening just across the street from all of this.